listening to the Outer Banks This Week podcast, a place for people to hear what's going on up and down the beach and get the truth about what really goes on around the Outer Banks. So, here we go.
All right, thank you so much, Lexi. Outer Banks This Week podcast. This is episode, 26? And, of course, it's all brought to you by Kelly's Automotive in Manio. If it has doors, it can be yours at Kelly's Automotive. Ride by there all the time, looking over at the different vehicles he's got. He's got trucks, cars, SUVs. I mean, he's got sheds, he's got greenhouses, and he's ready to get you set up with the right vehicle, the right shed, the right greenhouse, whatever. Kelly can get you set all up. Hashtag call Kelly. That's what I say. You can visit him online at kellysobxauto.com. And also, another note, if you are looking for a specific make, model, whatever, and Kelly doesn't have it on his lot, you just go, hey, hashtag call Kelly. Call him, talk to him or Dakota or whomever up there, and they will gladly assist you in finding the vehicle of your dreams. So that's just, I mean, it's simple. Hashtag call Kelly. Simple as that. Again, online, kellysobxauto.com. And again, what better way to power the Outer Banks This Week podcast vessel than to have the power of Outer Banks Pest Control? Now, Outer Banks Pest Control been in operation forever, I feel like. I mean, I feel like as long as I've been on this earth, Outer Banks Pest Control's been there. Now, they are super nice people, great people over there at Outer Banks Pest Control. But when it comes to those creepy crawlies and those critters, they are tough on them. I mean, they either eradicate them or relocate them, okay? They can do both. You know, they don't want to kill anything if they don't have to, but I mean, like I'm telling you right now, I don't care what the research says, Mr. Adam or Mr. Bill, whatever the research, you know, that cockroaches are good for this, that, and the other. Nah, I mean, I want them to like eliminate those suckers if they're in my house. If they're not in my house, I don't care. But if they're in my house, I mean, all they're doing is bringing their little buddies with them. So I don't care what the research says about how beneficial cockroaches can be or whatnot to the world. I want them suckers out of my house and eradicated. I mean, I don't believe Outer Banks Pest Control is going to set cockroach traps and then release them back into the wild. I don't see that happening. So I want those little suckers cooked, fried, whatever the case may be, diced, put on ice, gone. That's what I'm saying. So, hey, but you can find them online. They can do all that. OuterBanks-PestControl.com. Woo! I tell you what, summer is in full swing, y'all. We are not shy of having visitors here on the Outer Banks, and if you were one of them, thank you. Let me say thank you for choosing our lovely strip of sand as a place for you to come and relax and to have fun and to enjoy yourself. And I pray that this podcast helps you along the way. I'm very thankful for those of you that work all year long to come to the Outer Banks, to spend your hard-earned money, to enjoy yourself and allow us the opportunity to show you a good time. Again, I really hope that you're making Outer Banks This Week podcast part of that journey. So, but again, we are busy. Everything is rocking and rolling. I had to circle Manio just a moment ago, like 3 blocks, 3 different times around my office before I could find a parking spot, okay? Now, I probably could have parked like a mile away, but it's warm out. I'm really not trying to do all that. I would if I had to, but like, again, a couple laps around the block, I finally found myself a place to park. Very thankful, okay? And that's the thing, like, I kind of like it in a way. It's kind of like, I just need to get in my office, but I'm thankful that the cars are all, I mean, I look at the license plates, it's different states. You know, hey, you're here. You're enjoying yourself. I will gladly give up my parking space for you to enjoy yourself, okay? Perfect stuff. So, but summer's in full swing. It's warm. I think this coming weekend, depending on when you're listening to this podcast, this coming weekend, it looked like we might have some interesting weather on Sunday. I saw something about tropical storms or tropical depressions or something spinning up down, you know, in the Gulf of Mexico maybe. And anyway, keep your eyes on the weather. I'm not going to sit here and pretend to be a meteorologist. My best advice to you is just kind of keep your eye on the weather. It's nothing that has sparked any sort of concern of any of our governmental officials around here, okay? If they did, I'd probably be like, hey, look, check it out. You know, follow darecounty.gov for more information about evacuation routes, blah, 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 blah. But none of that's been talked about. So, again, probably just going to be some rain. It looks like it's definitely going to rain on Sunday. What is the date of Sunday? The 19th. So, get your mind right about that. But again, there's always any day in the summertime on the Outer Banks, there's a 20 to 30% chance of rain any given day. So there's a lot to take in right there. But we've had some beautiful weather. We've had some nice beach days. We've had good days out in the sun, and I am very thankful. So, woo. So we're going to take a quick break. Coming up, let's see. Do I have any shout-outs? Let me take a look and see if I got any shout-outs. I definitely, though, have, oh, gosh, we got to check in with your boy and my boy, Matty P, but that'll be in just a little bit. But, yeah, quick break. When we come back, do some shout-outs, and then we'll jump in with our boy, Matty P.
From the moment you leave the dock, the Crystal Dawn out of Pirates Cove Marina in Manio will take you on a seafaring excursion you'll never forget. Whether it be a sunset cruise, birthday party, wedding, or a celebration of any kind, the 65-foot spacious Crystal Dawn would love to be the vessel that helps create a lifetime of memories. They are Coast Guard certified to carry up to 97 passengers. To book your private trip in paradise, go online to crystaldawnheadboat.com. Your view of heaven can be found on the deck of the Crystal Dawn.
When pizza night calls, answer with Duck Pizza. Now with a new convenient location, Duck Pizza to go in Kitty Hawk. Call ahead for quick carryout or have your meal delivered right to your door. Sink your teeth into their famous thin crust pizzas, fresh salads, flavorful wings, hearty subs, and plenty more. Don't forget to check out their latest specials and money-saving deals listed online before you order at duckpizza.com. With two great locations in Duck and Kitty Hawk, your answer when pizza night calls is Duck Pizza. Okay. So I was looking through my email. I don't have, let's see. Let me look one more time. I thought I had a shout out somewhere. Oh, goodness gracious. There it is. So I had an email to the podcast, and I believe it was, something for me and Captain Marty to answer. And it's from Miss Erin. Now, Miss Erin email said, "Hi, Justin. Family's getting ready to come for our annual OBX week. We're looking forward to doing something different this year. The last 2 years, we did dolphin watching tours, which everyone loved, but we're thinking about switching things up a bit. My 5-year-old son is a bit obsessed with the concept of fishing, and we're thinking about booking an excursion. We have a few kids with us, a 10-year-old, 2 8-year-olds, a 5-year-old, and a 2-year-old, and probably 3 or 4 grown-ups who will come along for the ride. I know y'all talk about the Miss Oregon Inlet 2 a bunch of times, but are there options that you'd recommend for our group? Thanks for anything in advance, Miss Erin." All right, well, Miss Erin, I do have some suggestions. While the Miss Oregon Inlet 2 is a great option, I know that would be a great option. There are a few other options as well. Number one, you can go so that you don't have to go and get out in a boat and take a long trip in a boat to any specific places. You can go to places like the Outer Banks Fishing Pier, Jennette's Pier, Avalon Pier, depending on where you're staying, I guess, in a lot of ways. A lot of the piers, you got Avon Pier if you're staying down in Hatteras, and you can go out and fish off of the pier. It's not a long trip. The kids can still kind of run up and down the dock a little bit, or but the pier a little bit. You've got a large group there. So, I mean, while the Miss Oregon Inlet 2 is a great option, I would suggest something like maybe trying pier fishing. You've got the local knowledge right there inside the pier house that the gentlemen, the ladies and gentlemen that work inside the pier house can shed on, hey, you're going to want to go out there and use shrimp today. Oh, they're catching this. You're probably going to want to use this as your bait. So you'll get that bit of knowledge. But then there's also another idea that came to me just now as well. You've got the pier option, but at Fishing Unlimited on the Manio Nags Head Causeway, okay, right there at the foot of what we call the Little Bridge, you've got that spot, and they actually give you the opportunity to be your own captain, and you can rent out a pontoon boat, and you can put all these people on a pontoon boat. I'm pretty sure. Talk to the pier house, or not the pier house, excuse me. Talk to the individuals that are running the tackle shop inside of Fishing Unlimited, but you can rent out a pontoon boat for a half day or a full day trip. Costs, I don't know, okay? That's something that you'd have to talk to them about. But Fishing Unlimited at the foot of the Little Bridge on the Nags Head Manio Causeway would be somewhere I would definitely start, and as well as looking at the piers, okay? And again, you're going to get that knowledge from the individuals working inside either the tackle shop or the Pier house, and they can help you get set up to go fishing. And I think it would really be a little bit more accommodating for your group. But there you go. The Miss Oregon Inlet 2, love it. Go check out one of our local fishing piers, okay? And maybe think about a pontoon boat rental from Fishing Unlimited at the foot of the Little Bridge, the Nags Head Manio Causeway. Thank you for emailing me. I hope that helped answer your question. I love getting these emails, y'all. I'm for real. Getting these emails make me happy because I want to, part of my job, like you heard me say a few moments ago, is to help you have the best time while you're on vacation. So if that helped you, Miss Erin, I really, really hope that you have a great trip while you're here with the kids and are able to do some fishing. So, all right, quick break. We're going to check in with Matty P. But when we come back, we're going to go through some events, some things that are coming up over the next week. But yeah, hey, Matty P, let me tell you something. He's talking, I know what his topic's going to be, and I saw him in action in this specific place over the weekend, this past weekend. And let me tell you something. I mean, ladies were just, it's like he had them just like they were following him. I'm like, dude, like you think you're cool and you are cool. So here we go. Without further ado, here is your boy and mine, Matty P.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Matty P, back with another edition of OBX After Dark. All brought to you by the Jolly Roger, located there at milepost 6 3/4 on the Beach Road in Kill Devil Hills. Check out their menu. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner 365 days a year at JollyRogerOBX.com. Let me talk to you. Yeah, your boy Matty P heard there was a concert happening this weekend in Manio, North Carolina, so that's where Matty P had to go. He heard Josh Turner was gonna be there, and you know what it already is. All them girls gonna be singing, "Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low." Look, y'all. The doors were locked, the lights were turned low, and it was hot there in Manio. Rain didn't cool nothing off. But look, man, I already know y'all want to know what the BPL was at Roanoke Island Festival Park for Josh Turner. Man, country music makes the girls go crazy, and tequila makes her clothes fall off. You already know what I'm saying. Look, the BPL at Josh Turner concert in Roanoke Island Festival Park in Manio was a 9.6. 9.6 BPL. Y'all holla at your boy. I'll be back next week, and you already know what time it is. I'm all gas, no breaks with it. Yeah, I mean, 4 letters, 1 word. Yeet.
Looking for your new OBX hangout? Head to Tap That OBX on the Beach Road in Kitty Hawk, where every night feels like a party. Sip what many call the best old-fashioned on the beach while exploring the area's largest bourbon selection. From music bingo and trivia to karaoke, DJs, live music, and craft classes, there's always something happening. Follow them on social media for upcoming events. Home to Tap That Bean Coffee Shop, Tap That OBX is your destination for caffeine, cocktails, and unforgettable Outer Banks memories.
Take your vacation to the next level. Dive into the oceanfront pool and kick back and relax in a beach cabana at Village Beach Club, where cocktails and lunch come to you. Forget hauling heavy beach gear, we've got it covered. Feeling competitive? Grab a paddle and check out the pickleball courts. Our oceanfront restaurant, Gather, serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner with daily specials and live music, all open to the public. Visit VillageBeachClubOBX.com for the ultimate beach experience, made easy.
Man, I'll tell you what, that Matty P, man, he is something else. I'll tell you, golly day. All right, let's jump into some events. These events and more can be found online at OuterBanksThisWeek.com. You click on the events tab and you can see them in their entirety, whether you're mobile, desktop, tablet, whatever, iPad. You can find all these events online at OuterBanksThisWeek.com. Let's take a look and see what's going on this upcoming weekend. We'll start with Thursday, the 16th. Looking like there's a lot of things. There's some activities going on at places like Foxy Flamingo. You've got things going on at the Whalehead Club. You got music at Ducktown Park. Lots of things going on. You got some stuff going on at Jennette's Pier in Nags Head. Oh, shag dancing at the Jolly Roger that evening, Thursday, July 16th, 5:30. Graham Alton, that's my guy right there. Love me some Graham Alton. He's going to be at NC Coast up in Duck starting at 6 and going until 9. Guaranteed to have a good time with him. I don't know who this is exactly, but the Leisure Report. They're going to be playing from 7 to 10 at Fish Heads. And let's see. Oh, they got a 21 and up karaoke night at the Froggy Dog down in Avon. Of course, they got karaoke going on at Uncle Ike's in Corolla. Same with Sun Dogs. They got karaoke. Oh, but wait a minute. Oh, shoot. I'll be there for that. Thursday night, 9:30, dance party with Lou. Yeah, I'll be working that night at Bonzer Shack. So Bonzer Shack is going to be your spot, in my opinion. Thursday night, 9:30, with dance party with Lou. It's going to be a lot of fun, definitely. Skim Jam starts this coming weekend. So Skim Jam looks like that's going to be a whole weekend thing, the 17th, 18th, and the 19th, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's going to be at Jennette's Pier. Definitely going to want to go check all that out for sure. We got some things going on for brunch at Cafe Pamlico, a sound journey by the shore, which, by the way, Cafe Pamlico has a tiki bar now. That's would be a fun spot in the evenings to go have yourself a little bit of a cocktail or whatnot and watch the sun go down because it's right there. It's the Inn on the Pamlico Sound, Cafe Pamlico. It's right there on the water. Watch the sun go down, enjoy a nice something to drink on, and just have some fun. So there's that. I just want to throw that out there real quick. That's any night of the week, I believe. Oh, we got some live music. Jeremy and the Generation, or excuse me, just Jeremy Russell, rather. He's going to be at Buffalo City Distillery 6 until 9, Friday, July 17th. Some guy named Joel's going to be at Jolly Roger. The Ramble's going to be at Fish Heads. Let's see here. Oh, gosh. What is Elephants Dancing? Elephants Dancing is going to be at Jolly Roger starting at 9 o'clock on Friday evening. And, of course, the Ben Phelps Project, that's going to be at the Brewing Station starting at 10:30 on Friday the 17th. Yeah, we still got Skim Jam going on into Saturday. The Downtown Mania Market, that's always a fun time. Lots of cool things going on that they have. A lot of the local crafters and vendors here around Mania and whatnot set up out there. And I'll tell you, a lot of neat stuff. They got this 80s themed karaoke brunch. Now, this is a reservation only thing from noon until 3. So that's going to be at Cafe Pamlico in Buxton. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, you probably need to go do that. Okay. I would suggest strongly you would check and then go ahead and book. But 80s themed karaoke brunch, Saturday, July 18th, noon until 3 at Cafe Pamlico in Buxton. Jesse Taylor is going to be down at Oceana's Bistro in Avon. Let's see. Brian Campbell's going to be at NC Coast and Duck. We do have a lot of activities and a lot of fun things going on these next couple of weeks. I'm going to get to some more of them here in just a second. Let's see. Sunday. Skim Jam still going on at Jennette's Pier. We have Acoustic Sunday at Buffalo City Distillery starting at 2 o'clock. That's right there in Point Harbor. Currituck. It's not that far over the bridge. It's a couple feet. And then, of course, we got some partying going on at Fish Heads. Got partying going on at Jolly Roger. You're looking at a lot of fun coming up over this weekend. Going on into next week, still some things that are happening on Monday, July 20th. They got water beach aerobics classes at Village Beach Club. I don't think it's not on the beach. Excuse me. It's just in their pool. Water aerobics classes, 8 until 9 a.m. Mermaid Monday at H2OBX. Ooh, a lot of things going on. A lot of things. Open mic nights at McGrath's Burger Shack, which they still got their A250 pub crawl going on. If you haven't done that, if you haven't listened to the A250 podcast, man, that was a good time. That was a good time. Lots of fun on that podcast. Lots of fun all the way around. But going on into next week, a couple noteworthy things that I'm going to mention real quick. Starting next week on Wednesday is the 23rd annual Dare County Boat Builders Tournament. It's a scholarship program. It's all the boat builders get together and they all have a big fishing tournament every year at this upcoming week in July. And it's a lot of fun. There's a silent auction out there. Of course, there's fishing being done offshore. Me and Captain Marty will be out there every day just getting all the updates done. I actually have to MC the stage this year, and I always look forward to that. So if you get a chance to come to Pirates Cove Pavilion next week, what is it, the 22nd through the 25th, come on out there and make a little walk around. Take a look at some of the silent auction items. Take a look at the boat that was built by Mania Middle School students and is being auctioned off, and all the money goes right back into their boat building program. I'm telling you right now, you won't regret making that trip out to Pirates Cove and taking a lap around and just seeing what's going on. It is so much fun. Something else that's happening next week, Surfing for Autism. That starts, I believe, Wednesday. Wednesday. Let me double check that. I don't want to get my stuff all mixed up. Let's see here. Surfing. Yeah, surfing for autism. It starts Wednesday, I'm quite certain. But Surfing for Autism is a benefit that goes on every year to help put money back in for the autism fund that goes on around the beach. They're going to actually be at Jennette's Pier for the actual event the following Saturday, July 25th. My little guy will be out there. Let's see here. Here's a button right here. They got some different things going on. So our surfing event partners participants with volunteers who are surfers and therapeutic professionals for an hour of aquatic fun in the sun at Jennette's Pier. When it's time for the participants to go out in the water, they'll receive a life jacket and meet their surfers and therapeutic professionals. After transitioning to the water, they'll spend time catching some of the best waves on the East Coast, tides, currents, wind directions, and seafloor conditions permitting. So when their heat is over, they'll transition to the beach and get some great pictures with the volunteers and anyone else who's anyway. This one gets me a little choked up because my little guy is going to be participating, and really excited about it. Really excited to see how that all goes. But that's Saturday. So I know there's a lot of events that are going on for the participants and everything before that, but it's Saturday, July 25th from 9 until 1 out at Jennette's Pier. And I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to that one. So, all right, let me get it together. Here we go. All right. Go to OuterBanksThisWeek.com, click on the events tab, and you can see every one of these events that are coming up over the next week or so in their entirety. And get ready to scroll because there's a lot. There's a lot to take in, and you can find something to do. There's no doubt about it in my mind. So anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of Outer Banks, this 26 Outer Banks This Week podcast. I appreciate you guys listening every week, tuning in. I appreciate you all emailing me, talking back to me, everything, all the fun stuff. I mean, I get text messages regularly. I do get some emails, from time to time. Justin at OuterBanksThisWeek.com. Very simple, very easy way to find me, and I'm happy to answer your questions on the podcast. And I likely will follow that up with an email saying, hey, you don't want to go back and re-listen to the podcast. Here's what I said, and I'm going to follow up. I'm going to send Miss Erin an email here in a moment about her questions. So anyway, that's all for me. I hope you're having yourself a great, wonderful rest of your week. I'll see y'all again next week. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Y'all take care now. Bye-bye.
This has been another epic edition of the Outer Banks This Week podcast. Follow us on social media and be sure to listen every Thursday for a new episode.